We'll take a listen to this. What could have been a tragedy in Boone County turned around after two people acted fast in an emergency. One of them is only 9 years old. Our Bailey Tucker, she spoke with the young hero and joins us live with just this amazing story. I mean, Bailey, how did this all play out?
Well, Peyton, at 9 years old, some kids might not think to act fast in an emergency or maybe wouldn't be brave enough to do so. But Jaxon Brown says when someone is in trouble, you should try and help them. 9-year-old Jaxon Brown was going about his day at his grandma's house when something outside the window caught his eye.
I see a smoking car and tell my mama. She gets up and she runs to the creek.
A car right outside Jaxon's grandmother's house flipped over into the creek, causing it to catch on fire. Jaxon, who asked not to be on camera, says he told her to call 911 and they went to flag down a truck passing by.
She flagged him down and he got out and he busted the window and she was just sitting down in there and he grabbed her out.
Hayden Johnson grabbed the driver out from the flaming car and helped Jaxon's grandmother pull her up the bank to safety. Boone County Sheriff Chad Barker says the act of bravery saved her life.
A lot of times we don't get to see positive things in our line of work in situations like this. You know, the outcome could have been so much different.
And while Jaxon might not have pulled the driver out of the fire, Barker says he's as much of a hero as anyone.
He's a young man, you know, he wasn't out there battling the flames, but we're proud of him, you know, because he did what he should have.
When I asked Jaxon why he thought to call 911, he answered without even giving it a second thought. Why did you think that you should call 911?
Because they need help.
Barker is proud of both young men for stepping up in a crisis and showing bravery when it was needed.
He had a young man, you know, he's not very old, a young man that sprang into action, you know, and saved a woman's life. I never thought another thing of it, you know, but that's where we live.
I did receive confirmation that the woman who was driving is doing okay and is extremely grateful for the people who came to help her aid on Monday. Live in the studio, Bailey Tucker, Eyewitness News.